Hey everybody, how's it going? Here I am rushing at the last minute again, but I did it. I'm here. I'm here. How's everybody? How's everybody's Monday? This is a Monday afternoon mood check. No, that's Elisa tonight at 7. So make sure you tune in to see Elisa. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I'm sure. See, people, I know you guys are thinking about me because Embarkation Nation, who's getting ready for going to cruise, um, they were thinking about me over Christmas. They were thinking about me, and they bought me a shirt. And maybe I say this too much because I think people really starting to take me serious. I think because I'm diamond. That's why. Come on, people. I'm not really like that. I'm not a diamond person. I mean, I am, but like with Carnival, as I say that, I'm my next venture is going on Royal, trying to get diamond. Diamond on Royal is different for me because all I really want from Royal is the 4 drinks a day. If I get 4 drinks a day, I never need a drink package again. So that's what I'm going for Royal Diamond. Diamond on Carnival, yeah. Is it nice to get on early? Yes. Is it nice to get 2 drinks? Yes. But nothing that holds me to it. When I do a longer cruise, if I do another 21 day, 29-day cruise, the unlimited free laundry was fantastic. But other than that, the 4 drinks a day is what I'm aiming for. So coming up, what's today? Monday, Wednesday, I fly out of Miami, and Friday or Thursday, I get on Freedom of the Seas Royal, first time on it, and then I go. It's back to back, 4 day, then excuse me, then a 5 day. So then I'm doing a back to back. Then I'm doing a side. I'm doing on my first. I'm going on my first Virgin Voyages. I believe Resilient Lady. We'll see how that works out. I mean, I've been watching some stuff, and yeah, we'll see how I handle it. So let me make sure I got everything all set up. I think I do for the first time, and go down the chat real quick. Also, people, the what we're going to be talking about today is private island or traditional ports. Which do you prefer? There's a question, and when you first came in, you should have saw a question. So in the chat, make sure you type down there which one do you prefer. I know how I'm kind of leaning now, especially at my age and stuff like that. So I know where I'm kind of leaning to, but I think there's a downfall to one side, and it's going to create a problem down the road. Not right now. I mean, I can kind of sort of see it coming. So let me know. Let me know what you prefer. Let's go up here real quick to the chat. Scott is in the house. Welcome in, Scott. Appreciate you being in here. Private Island. Oh me, oh my. Danny D, welcome in. Will G, Scott, thank you for being a moderator and also being a manager. I mean a member. Thank you so much. Danny D, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Everybody saying hi. Adventures with Uncle Dave, one of my original OGs from back in the day. Thank you, Uncle Dave. Thank you for being a member. Hey, Paul. Paul is in here. Paul is, I think I pinned it up there. Paul is having a show right after him. Him and TJ's Adventures. They're having a show right after this. So make sure you go check them out at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. The link should be pinned up to the top. Let's see. Travel there, Paul. Team Reese, welcome in. I'm assuming it's Key, but welcome in, Team Reese. Appreciate you being in here. There's me typing that in. Yep, there we go. Boom, boom. Q, welcome in, cuz Q's been awfully active on the YouTube here lately. I believe I watch a lot of social media, so I believe it was YouTube. Great job, Q. I love seeing you out there hanging like wet clothes. Whatever floats your boat, Angie. Welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Boop, boop. Shay's Adventure. Welcome in, Shay. Cruise Convo. Welcome in, Mike. Welcome in. I'm doing, Mike. I'm going for the diamond status. I'm doing it. I have Freedom booked coming up this week, and then February 18th, I have Quantum of the Seas out on the West Coast, and that's a 5 or 6 day cruise. I don't know, 5 or 6 day cruise. Do that, then one more cruise, at least 5 days solo. I'll be at Diamond. So hopefully March, I'll be Diamond on Royal. Then I can slow down, go back on MSC for a while. And let me highlight that. I'm gonna come back to that, Paul. Roxy, welcome in. Welcome in on the Facebook side. Appreciate you being in here. We are gonna miss you by one day. I know, Embarkation Nation. Did you see? Mm. Thank you for the shirt. I appreciate it. Embarkation Nation. They're gonna see ABC Islands. Let me take this off here real quick, so I can make it look like it's important for me to say this. They're going to the ABC Islands, and I noticed they put up a video. I'm very interested in the topic. They're going to ABC Islands. You know, Aruba is, I don't know, 100 miles, maybe northeast of Venezuela. And I know tensions are probably high. I want to know what it's like down there in the Southern Caribbean now. Are the locals on high alert? I mean, or is it the same? They have a video up, and they're going to be. Let me take that back. It's not a video. It might be a live. It might be a live, or it's got to be a live. They haven't done. They can't do the video, so it has to be a live. So go check that out. Embarkation Nation, thank you for being a member, and also drop your link to the video so people can go hit the link and hit the notification bell so they won't miss that one, because I think that's going to be a good one. I think I want them on the show, and next time I do a show, I want them on the show to talk about what it felt like. I'm very curious about that. Anyway, let me keep going. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that topic in a couple of seconds. Saying hello to everybody. Okay. Foodie, welcome in. Foodie, I'm looking for that slot machine, that old school slot machine, the one to the left. If I remember correctly, if you told me, I believe you said the one to the left. You hit that one. I'll let you know. First day. Matter of fact, I will probably do a members only video about my experience in the casino. I'm not really going here to gamble a lot, but Vicky pointed out a certain machine that was hot. She couldn't lose. She went out a winner. I mean, I know I'll never go out a winner, because I'm gonna spend every last dime. If I win, I'm gonna spend every last dime back, unless it's a major jackpot. You mentioned solo. Yes, they give you double points if you're solo, which is fantastic. I don't know how long that's going to go on. Hopefully forever. We'll see. As more and more people become diamonds, maybe they cut that back a little bit. But while I have a chance, I'm gonna take advantage of the double points, and I'm gonna go back up and go down. I'm gonna go down these chats and talk about, some of you guys are answering the question. I appreciate that so much. It's always good to have interaction in the chat. It makes my job a lot easier. Embarkation Nation, thank you. Yes, it will be live on the 23rd, which we have to schedule it, because you know how yes. But anyway, live on the 23rd. Okay, we'll be looking forward to it, or at least I will, because I'm curious, because I have a couple of offers to go down to the Southern Caribbean. Not that I'm not that I'm a chicken or anything. I don't want to get stranded somewhere where the ship can't go into port or can't dock, or well, you're here now, you can't leave, and I mean, who knows what could happen. And I'm not in for the drama. Not now. I still would enjoy it. It's in the non-smoking to the right. In the smoking signal to the left. Hold on. It's in the non-smoking to the right. It's in the smoking casino to the left. Okay, I'm getting old. My reading comprehension is not there. Hold on. It's in the non-smoking to the right. Next one, it's in the smoking casino to the left. I mean, I couldn't get any more opposite than that. I'm gonna send you a message. Make sure, Vicky. Uh, Hope cruise convo. Make sure if you go solo on Royal and you won't want the double points, don't book a solo cabin. My last cruise on Royal, I booked a solo cabin and didn't get the points. No, mine just a regular cabin. Mine is more of a casino offer. Whew, okay, I'm all the way down to the bottom. So let me try to go back up here. As far as the ports, Paul says, "Oops, traditional ports, too much to see. I'm too more. I'm assuming it's too too much more to see." Um, Paul, I kind of agree with you. There is a lot to see, and that's one of the reasons why I like traditional ports. However, as I get older and I've been to certain ports a few times, I just like a little beach where I can go and have a drink and relax. You know, not pay an arm and a leg for a chair, not an arm and a leg for an umbrella. So I'm going. I would prefer probably a private beach now, unless it was a unique port that I haven't been to or haven't been to much. So I mean, that's kind of a I'm on the fence answer, I guess. But if I'm going to a place I haven't been, I'm not taking a I'm not going to a private beach. You know, see how much you can drink. If I go to a port where I haven't been, if Bermuda, I haven't been to Bermuda in I don't know 20 years. For whatever reason, none of my cruises have ever gone to Bermuda. So if I go to Bermuda now, I would want to take a tour to see the islands, see some of the culture, see some of the history, and I mean, it probably hasn't changed a whole lot since the last time I was there, but I don't know. But I haven't been there so long, so I would want to go. Other than that, I probably would do a beach, you know, a little beach. Everybody said hi. Scott says, if you're new here, join I probably join the Warm Strong Adventures page. But yes, that one also. This is more of my travel agent page. I look at it, but I don't work it. But if you do leave a question there or anything like that, I will answer. Roxy, I think I said hi on the Facebook side. Oh, I missed you. Jennifer from Embarkation Nation was on my Instagram side. Thank you, Jen. Um, Cruise Convo. And for those of you that don't know, Cruise Convo is the old cruise vet. So I'm not sure if I prefer one or the other. I did like Coco Cay, but I also like traditional ports too. Maybe one private island on the itinerary would be okay. Yeah, yes, definitely. If you have multiple ports, I mean, I guess I wouldn't want to go to a beach every day. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I could, but uh, I'm kind of like you. The older I get, the less I want to walk. And man, it beat me up over there when I went to Greece. All those places over there, everything was walking, and that was tough. That beat me up. Uh, Bad back, bad knees, bad. It beat me up. I did it. I was able to do it, but it beat me up. So it was nice to go over there and went to a couple of beaches over there that were part of tours, and it was nice. And I could have saw myself laying over there in the sun, just having a sip. But there was too much history, too much culture, too much excitement to be over there in a foreign country to just go to a private island. And I'm just going now. Q says traditional ports. I'm only not I'm only not crazy about private islands when it's the only part a port or a cruise stop. Ports are fun. Uh, I don't. I guess if I'm going to a port and the only thing I'm doing is going to a private to a beach resort, well, I'd just rather have a private island. I don't have any vendors. Everybody on the island is from the ship. I have to worry less about my personal belongings. I believe. So I mean, if I'm just going to the beach, let me go to a private island. Let me go to MSC Coco Key, MC Ocean Key. Their private island. I love it. You dock right there. You walk off the ship, take the shuttle to the beach, or walk to the closest one. I usually take the shuttle to like whatever South Beach or whatever over there, a little further away, a little less crowded, and spend my day there. Maybe go to the lighthouse. They had that little hidden beach, so like you head to that White House, the lighthouse. Instead of going left, you go right. You walk down about 100 yards or so. There's a little bar right there that has a little seating area, and it's very peaceful. I shouldn't say it because now everybody go, and then next thing you know, it's not peaceful anymore. Just like Junkanoo Beach, but Junkanoo Beach used to be a little secluded beach nobody went to. No vendors, no loud music. It was a nice little beach. Anyway, yeah, what happens when things get popular? Uh, Shay says traditional ports for me. Activities are limited at the private islands. Yes, that's the downfall. That's the downfall with the private islands is that it's very limited. Swim with the pigs, swim, walking on the beach with the horse. Here's some dolphins you can kiss and swim with, and I mean it's very limited. A lot of times on the private islands, um, Celebration Key, which is not a private island, but it's kind of a private resort area, and I don't know if it's Freeport, so I don't know how much I would leave to go do something, to drive an hour away or half an hour or whatever. I don't know how much I want to do that. Foodie says Vicky's triple double jackpot is the name of the game, a slot machine, and the best one is in the okay. The best one is in the non-smoking casino. It's non-smoking casino. I will find that. I didn't type two. Apple did. Apple. Gwen, welcome in, Amelia. Welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Uh, I I lived in St. George's in Bermuda. It is still my favorite place in Bermuda. I really want to go back. I really want to go back, and I could take a 4 or 5 day cruise just to go to Bermuda and back. I don't. I actually prefer my first cruise on Freedom. The first day we go to Nassau, which I'm going to a Royals private little beach area over there, and that's it. The next 2 days are sea days. I'm happy. You can give me a cruise to nowhere, and I would absolutely love it. No matter what ship, maybe not the Luminosa, but no matter what ship, I would love it. Mike says I like private islands that let me use my drink. Yes, yes. I mean that, but that's coming down to and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm not just gonna answer read chats. I'm gonna talk about it. But yes, um, but they're getting away from it. Uh, Carnival doesn't do it. NCL is stopping it, and I believe Scott said in Cruise Talk Live, MSC is stopping it. That's going to take a lot of my joy out of it. And that's going to take a lot of joy of my private island because that's why it was so nice to go there. I understand why they're there to make money, and if I'm drinking on my drink package, I'm not buying drinks, I'm not tipping anybody, and they want to make money. And Carnival, being the innovators that they are, thought that hey, well, let's not give them the free drinks on the island. Let's make them buy their drinks. And I'm getting cheaper and cheaper the older I get, more frugal. Rod, welcome in, everybody. Cruising us, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. So yeah. Anyway, going back to the what I probably don't like about private islands is the lack of learning about the culture of where you're at. Could you imagine me going to Tahiti and all I did went to go lay up at a beach and not learn anything about the history? It would have been beautiful, but that's not what I'm cruising for. I'm cruising to learn. If I want to go to a beach, I can go to Clearwater. I can go someplace in the United States, go to a beach, fly to Hawaii, go to a beach. I mean, that's I don't. I want to know more about the history of where I'm at. So that's one of the big reasons why I don't like a private island, because a private island will basically cut that out. You're not going to learn a whole lot. MSC, I mean, they try to teach you about the ocean and the what they're doing to protect the ocean, but basically you're there just to go to a beach. And I mean, a lot of private islands. Well, here, get on a shuttle. I mean, on a tender, and we'll take you to another little private island where you be all by yourself. I mean, it's still just a beach, but you're paying for it. Also, these countries, I don't want to say they depend on it, but a lot of them, it is they're dependent upon um, us spending money there. And yes, we pay money to go there, and they get a small fraction of it, which is, I mean, is nice. But now the cruise lines, uh, being kind of, let's maximize our dollars, are like, hey, we can build our own and we can collect the money and the bars can be ours, and we can control everything about it. We can control the security. We can make sure everybody's back in on time. We can. So I mean, there's a lot of things that the cruise lines are doing. Uh, I don't necessarily think I like it, especially when everything appears to be like a money grab. And as I said, I really just want a beach. And I wanna now Royal with the heated swimming pool in the wintertime, like right now, Royal Coco Cay, that heated pool. Matter of fact, I think on this other island it's heated too. Now that I would pay. I, I'm not paying 150 dollars. I'm not paying just to go to a pool. I'm not doing it. I'll have to tough it out, go to a cold pool or not. Or just lay in the sun, get my toes wet. Get my toes wet. Uh, well, Scott, yeah, I mean, it is like a monopoly where they control everything. The money, flows through them. But what my belief is going to happen is, okay, okay, Nassau, okay, bro, you want your little private little island over there? We negotiated the deal, but eventually they're going to get tired of it and raise the taxes up, because the people aren't spending any money there. I mean, it's limited the number of people that can go there. But if hey, we're losing out on money there. You know, Instead of going to one of our ports, they're going to their own private. They're going to Coco Key instead of coming to the island and actually spending money with them. So eventually, I can see the taxes rising, and guess who's going to pay the extra money? Us. The us. Team Reese, Key. I know Key, the heated pools in the wintertime. Well, how do you young people say? There's a word you young guys use, or young people use. It's fire. No, it's not. It's something. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. So, yeah. I mean, I really do see the the other ports, mostly Mexico and the down in the Caribbean. Um, Matter of fact, who was it? Mexico? No, might have been Bahamas. It might have been Bahamas. Bahamas, they're building another port, and I didn't get the name of it. I just caught the story briefly because cruising is big, people. Every year, I mean, there's like more and more people. They're going cruising. They're trying cruising. Um, they're building another port. I mean, this is if they do it right, where the port, because I don't like the tender ports. I don't like the tender ports. But if they do it right, I mean, we need more ports. That's the thing. I'm so frustrated right now, which I think I know how I'm going to correct the problem. But and I should have thought of back when I did it. But I went on Seascape out of Galveston, and then I did World America. They went to the exact same ports. So now I'm going to Cozumel. I'm going to Costa Maya. I'm going to there was another one. I went to the exact same ports. So now I'm working on my videos. I finished Seascape. Now I'm working on World America. I'm like, wait, that looks familiar. Hey, that's what I just did. I got off Costa Maya, complained, got back on the ship. Oh, Roatan. Luckily for me, the one time in Roatan, it rained, so I didn't get off the ship. So I only went there one time. Cox and Hole, Honduras. I only got off one time because it rained. So that was a lucky break. Hey, PK Adventures, Ryan, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. Team Reese, Foodie. Yep, all the pools at Royal Club are temperature controlled. Yes, I'm wearing my swimming trunks over there. I got my beach shoes on. I'm gonna go hang out there for the day. Have the unlimited drinks. Lord, please don't let it be like Paradise Beach. It won't be because Cruise Nuts won't be there. Will G won't be there. It won't be like that. It'll be a peaceful day. Me over there sipping a drink, sipping a Mai Tai or something, feet in the pool, diving in, having fun. I can see it being a good time. I think it's a great idea what Royal's doing. Royal is really on top of the game. I can't afford to pay these prices, every time going down there just to get into the water pool. But you got your little ferry, little ferry to go over there, and it's peaceful. It's controlled. You don't no vendors, even though I think NASA has done a great job with the outside vendors, but it's controlled. It's just everything is so pricey now. I mean, cruising used to be that, hey, pay this, you're set. Nothing to worry about. Dining. Oh, here's top of the line steak, top of the line seafood. Here you go. Well, now they have restaurants, kind of getting off the subject. Now they have the restaurants, the specialty restaurants, and they cut the quality of food down in the main dining room. And it's like, well, if you want a good cut of steak, well, here, an extra $25, you can get a steak off the steakhouse menu. I don't want to pay that. I used to get that. I used to get it for free or included in the price. Cruise Nuts, just flying direct to some place and take a break from cruising for a while. I'm thinking about it. That's more of a couples thing, Mike. Whenever I look at like the resorts, just a lot of couples there. So if I take a date or something like that, maybe I don't want to be down there solo because once everybody couples off, that's why they have these cruises, Reconnect at Sea, couples. Key, what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking. Anyway, they're all couples. I don't want to be the third wheel. People are nice. Oh, come join us for dinner. No, I don't want to join you guys for dinner. Anyway, so I have to think about that. I know when I say I'm an introvert and stuff like that, I don't associate with a lot of people, but I do like to associate with people. I like to people watch. I like to mingle. I like to listen. I like, chit chat every now and then. And those places, they don't look like they're really built for that, or not the ones that I've seen. I'm too old for the single ones. I'm not going to whatever the the places. I'm not going there. Everybody saying hello, Moonlight Adventures. Hey, Moonlight, welcome in. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate you coming in. They just they just got back from a cruise. They went on there with CB Traveling, and I think some of the videos are coming out now. I know they did I believe, a live. I watched some of it, but I had to leave, so I got to go back and finish it. But they just got back. I love. I get so motivated when I see cruises and stuff, and I flick through my channels on YouTube, just watching people's vlogs. A lot of times I'm on my TV and may not have my phone around or doing something else, so it's playing, and I'm like, it just makes me want to cruise. I got to get better at coming back and commenting on the videos, though. Moonlight Voice. I like private islands sparingly, but see it as an opportunity to stay on the ship sometimes. I, yes, I mean they could be that, but now even the port areas, because the people are going to the same ports over and over again. Less people are getting off the ship at some of these ports, because I had that was my whole idea was, hey, everybody's going to get off the ship, and I can go to a private island or any port, and I have the ship to myself. I can go videotape. I can go sit in the hot tub without 10 people being in there being disgusting. I didn't get that. It's like this is it's crazy at times, but we'll see. Freedom of the seas. Hopefully, well, the first 4 days I'm getting off in this couple of sea days, so I'll try to get up early, maybe go late, who knows, to try to get like into a hot tub and a pool area. Oh, hold on. Mommy Millionaire. Hey, Jennifer. Yes, let's do a kid-friendly resort. I don't. I mean, I'm sure they had. See, again, if you go, I'll go. If the kids can come and stuff like that, then I'll have somebody to talk to. I was talking about like by myself. I don't see myself flying down by myself. But if you went, I would gladly go to a resort, a kid-friendly resort. I want to go on a Disney ship. I don't want to pay Disney prices. So the only way I probably will get on a Disney ship is if my daughter, who Mommy Millionaire, if she goes and takes the kids with her. She better not leave the kids anyway. I sent you something. Check your Facebook or something. I sent you something that it made me think of you. Moonlight says driving home and listening. Cruising us. Hey, Bill, you might meet Mrs. Wright or just Mrs. Wright now. Yes, or hear me out. You may not meet anybody, and I'm just down there twiddling my thumbs. So yeah, no, I don't want to. I don't want to go down there on a maybe. I have done all inclusive by myself, Bill. How was it, Paul? My bad, Bill. Dang. No, it's nothing personal. You gotta make your money. I understand. I understand business. I'm not mad at people making their money. I'm not mad. Now, maybe I shouldn't have called you out like that, but yeah. Pearl Cove vlog is out. Sweet. So make sure you go over there and check out Moonlight Adventures Pearl Cove vlog. Lee, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here, my friend. Keisha! Welcome in, Keisha. Keisha's always looking out for me. I had posted something today. It was a Opus clip. And just a random clip. I try to post something every day just to not to give away my secrets, but just post something every day. I post a question on my YouTube community page every day for you to answer. Kind of like to answer the question like I did today, coming in here. And I post it on my page just so I can get some interaction between people, see what they like, what they don't like. And also an Opus clip, I try to put one out every day that I can. And people watch it, 300, 400, 500 people at a time. And it's interaction. A lot of people I don't know, they comment, and I think it's good for the channel. It gets more eyes on my channel. Anyway, the one I put out today, the title made no sense to what I was talking about. And Keisha said, Bill, you might want to take a look. I mean, I liked it and everything, but it was terrible. Well, she didn't say it was terrible, but she implied it. Am I right, Keisha? You implied it. So anyway, I changed the title, and it worked. I think it has about 400 or 500 views now. Thank you, Keisha. I owe you about 300 views. Let's see. I enjoyed them. Uh, hopefully you're talking about the Opus clips. I don't know how far I'm behind in the chat, so I'm trying to catch up now, real quick. I implied nothing. I said it was a little off. Yeah. What I heard, Keisha, when I read it, what I heard was, yeah, it was trash. Yes, that's what I heard. And another thing with everybody going to private islands. There's nature is a real thing. I mean, look at that island. Even though MSC kind of did it right. They took like a deserted little island that was commercialized at one time and cleaned it up and made it something. But it's there's some environmental concerns as far as all these private islands, and there's a lot of things. The price of the add-ons are expensive. I mean, just so many things. Um, as I said, I prefer a island that I haven't been to a million times to go learn something about the city and spend some money inside the city. Plus, it's cheaper. And once you get away from the port area, Nassau's port area is getting so large now. The port area goes out 2 or 3 blocks easily. I mean, all the way from the port to Junkanoo Beach now is all commercialized. It didn't used to be. People didn't trust me. It didn't used to be like that. You walked over there, you were out with the locals. I just hope with these new private islands that they make them where they can accommodate these mega ships, because all these ships are getting so big. They have to come up with something. They have to come up with something uh, to make it work where you have these mega ships at one place at one time. Going to Nassau or any island when there's too many ships, it's a tough it's a tough deal. I I don't want to deal with a lot of people pushing. I mean, that's the thing I don't like about like Cozumel. Cozumel's not so bad. Costa Maya, the last time I was there was terrible. It was terrible. Yeah, I mean, just no room to walk, and then aggressive vendors. It was just terrible. Scotty J, welcome in on the Facebook side. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. But going back to the cruise lines, you can control your crowd. You have complete control when it's your island. You have pretty much complete control. You don't have to worry about waiting for people to get back to the ship. Usually, um, you can go around, police the island, get everybody. It's time to come back. I mean, crowd control is a major issue. You don't get the bad press or how you left somebody. Way I was on my way. You gotta tell you don't have that problem when you have your private island. Plus, people like me, MSC, I love a private island. They got me hooked until they take away the drinks. Scott, I still haven't looked that up yet, but if they take away the drinks, it just dropped down a notch on my list. I'd be a Coco K type person. Coco K is big enough where I can find my private spot there. I mean, they do have buy this, buy that, do this, whatever. When I first went to the adult pool area there at Coco K, I went on one of the older ships. I paid about $20, $25. I went back on Utopia, and they wanted like between $80 and $100 just to go to an adult area. It didn't include anything. It was just to get in there, and it's like, that's crazy. I don't know if I want that, but people pay it, so why wouldn't you? I just want to check Instagram real quick. Okay, nope, don't see anybody else in there. So we'll see how it works out. People also, we got 15 minutes left. Pinned up to the top, you'll see the link to Paul. Paul and TJ are doing. I don't know what the topic is. I don't, or they may not be a topic. I don't know. I'm not sure. But they're going on at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, and it's time to rock, and we rock nonstop till 7 o'clock. Anyway, 6 o'clock. I'm sorry, I got that. Going back to my childhood, it was a dance show that used to come on. You know how American Bandstand. Well, we had a local one in Detroit called The Scene, and one of the lines was, "It's 6 o'clock, and it's time to rock, and we rock nonstop till 7 o'clock." Well, too much information. Okay, I'm done. And another, I'm going back to real quick. I'm gonna go back to Paul at 6. Paul and TJ at 6. Those private islands, though, they're highly rated. People don't like people don't like pushy vendors, and they don't like not everybody. I don't do absolutes. It's nobody, everybody, nobody, ought nobody. Um, People don't like venturing. Like, go to Cozumel, people stay in that port area. Majority of people stay in that port area. They don't want to venture out the gate, which they're people. You're missing out if you don't go out outside the gates in Cozumel. You're missing out. Cheaper prices. I think better food. It seems more authentic. I mean, cheaper prices. Cheap. Beers. Not 10 $15 a beer. Uh, Keisha says, Team Reese travels. Kiki, if only Bill had a TA that knew all about resorts. Yes. Well, that's why I tell people, find a good travel agent that knows the ins and outs of the resorts. Hey, here's a resort for singles only. Not too old, with just singles only. And you might want to try that. I would be tempted to try that. Um, I do certain things because I don't do all inclusives. Uh, I would really need help with that. I would need help with that because I have no clue. Uncle Dave says I agree. Costa Maya with a full dock is insane. Can't walk in. You can't. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. And a lot of times, all I want to do is walk around, maybe grab a bite to eat, have a drink, listen. They used to have some music on. They had a saxophone player on Costa Maya that I love listening to. I haven't seen him the last couple of times I went there. Give me 1 second. I haven't seen him the last couple of times I went there. Uh, but that's how I enjoyed my day. The pool at Costa Maya, the water always looked funny. The color, it always seemed like off color. I don't know if it's the bottom of the pool, how they have it painted, or the water doesn't look clean. I don't know. It just that pool. That's the only pool that I know that I go to. It doesn't look right. So I would never get in the pool there. But I would go there and have a drink or two. This last time, I walked around, took some video, and walked out. I walked away, and I was happy. I was back on the ship, but so were a ton of other people back on the ship. So let's see. Keisha says, "I like private islands. I've gone on Carnival cruise that had stops at Half Moon Key, Relax Moon Key, or whatever it's called now, and Princess K or Key. I'm sorry. I did not. I didn't mind the beach days, especially not having to worry about transportation to and food. Yeah, I don't. Private islands are for me almost perfect because I have breakfast before I get off, go there, start drinking, lay down and in the sun for a little bit, get in the water. Private islands are perfect. I don't worry about it. I need more people to get off at the private islands, and I need more people to get off at the port areas. Um, let's see, check my notes real quick. See if I pretty much touch on everything that I wanted to. Um, I don't. I don't know. I don't know how much longer, like as I said, like MSC, if they stop the drinks on the island, I think that would take so much joy away from me because I would be mad every time I bought a drink. I would be mad. I'm not mad, but I would be disappointed because back in my day, they didn't do that. Well, back in my day, your day right now, they didn't do that, and you're going the carnival route, which is why one of the things I didn't like about carnival. Half Moon Key, and Grand Turk used to be that was my favorite little beach reports or whatever. Uh, I love the beaches there. Grand Turk was a little rocky at times, but I love the beaches there. Um, Grand Turk got overrun by vendors. They got overrun by vendors, and I kind of stopped going there. I started going like instead of going to the left, I started going to the right. But again, it was kind of rocky. Uh, a lot fewer vendors, fewer vendors. I mean, they were as bad as Nassau at one time. So hopefully, I haven't been there in a while. Hopefully, when I go back, it's changed. But those were like two of my favorite places. I could have went there all the time. That was my like a private. Well, Half Moon Key was a private island. A private island. Linda T, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in here, my friend. Scratch and Pete, thank you, Pete, for stopping in. Keisha. Keisha's a troublemaker. Lisa has great stream, Bill. Have a great day. We'll see you next time late in UK. See you, Lee. Enjoy yourself over there where they don't tip. I remember I told you I do those Opus clips. I did one about the tipping culture and stuff like that. Man, they had people going back and forth about tipping and stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you for the interaction with the channel. I mean, not about cruising, but it was good interaction. Them going back and forth, back and forth. You should tip. No, you shouldn't. Nah, blah, blah. Well, I'm glad I'm glad you don't tip. Good effing this. And I mean, wow, okay. They really passionate about the tipping. So a couple things coming up. Oh, I know what I want to do. Oops, hold on. Now I gotta pull it up. Whenever I'm going out of town, I like to I think we talked about it before. There we go. I think we talked about it before, but I don't know if you know, but YouTube, and I don't know what criteria you need to do it. But if you have memberships, you can give 10 of them away. Every month, you get 10 free memberships to give away. So you know what? I think I'm about to do that right now because I do plan on going live. I'll probably go live probably from Miami, and then I may go live from the private beach in Nassau Rose private beach. So let me go here real quick. Okay, here we go. You got a drum roll? No. Okay, here's the first 5 going out. Then I got to go look and see who got them. That's 5 memberships. Team Reese, Linda T, Michelle Butler, See It With C, Brian Weber. Way, welcome to the Strong Crew. Well, thank you guys for being here, being members or being subscribers. I think you have to be a subscriber to get it. But anyway, welcome to the Strong Crew. Hold on. I got something for that somewhere. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I promise. I'm gonna try to get more stuff out there to you. I am a slacker at times. No, most of the time. So yeah, but I'm gonna try to get more out to you. Hold on. We're gonna do it one more time. One more time. 5 more. There we go. Comments. 5 more. A resilient dad. Oh, I haven't seen resilient dad in a while. Charlene Phillips or Phelps, Carol Blue, sifting some salt. Mona and Jay Boogie. Ah, welcome to the strong crew. Appreciate you guys. I'm not gonna do a new member. I do. I will do that one.
Yay for the super chat. Yay for the super chat. Yay for the super chat.
That really didn't fit in there, but I felt like it's like a thank you. So that's why I played it. Don't think I'm losing my mind. No, thank you guys. As I said, I'm going to try to get a little more content out there for you, and hopefully you enjoy it. Come along with me on this ride. As I said, to on the Freedom of Seas. Never been on the ship. Never been on that Class of Royal ship. Never been on that ship. It looks royal ships. I mean, this is off the subject. I'm kind of done with the other subject right now. I'm done. What time? Hold on. Don't want to go over because Paul is 5 minutes. Royal ships. They're older ships built like in 2004, 5. They look, as nice as the Carnival's XL class ships. They really look as nice, and with all the venues and stuff, they really look as nice. I always said Carnival was like 10 years behind. I still believe that Carnival is like 10 years behind. And I mean, it really shows. And Carnival, their next ships, I forget the class they're talking about, going bigger. Royal is thinking about like the Discovery class going smaller. I mean, they don't, when it comes to cruise ships, they don't think the same. They don't think the same. Not good thing or bad thing. I mean, you have to be you. You have to do what you want to do. Oh, look at this, Scott. Thank you, Scott. Hold on. Miss Cindy Seven. Welcome in, Cindy Seven. Welcome to the strong crew. Appreciate it. I got to try to find the media again. Thank you, Scott. And Miss Cindy Seven. Welcome to the strong crew. Appreciate it so much. Top of the chat, you'll see Paul's link. You should see it. I don't know. Do you? Yes, you do. So tap on that. Go to his channel. Do a strong raid. Hashtag strong raid. And just tell him you were over here and go check out what his topic is. With him and TJ on there, it should be interesting. I don't know. I don't know what the. Hold on, I got it up here someplace, I think. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have. Oh, yes, it does. Theme cruises. Ooh, have you guys? We're running out of time. Have you guys ever been on like a chartered cruise? If you ever get a chance, go on a chartered cruise. It's so much fun. Comic-Con or the Soul Train has one coming out now. Rock and roll group cruise. They just did that one. Do that. It's like wall to wall music. If or a comedy or whatever. It's wall to wall. I mean, from the time you get up to the time you go to bed, all these acts and if some of my favorite cruises were those. I did the Sheila E. one. I did the one. It was the old school rappers. It was Vanilla Ice, Biz Markie, Coolio. I mean, it was like nonstop music. Just go here to see this. Salt and Pepper. I had the greatest time of my life. Greatest time. I went on a Nassau, believe it or not, Nassau cruise, and had a great time there. Beach Boys were there anyway. People, I'm getting ready to get out of here. It's I still got 2 minutes. Charter cruises. If you ever get a chance, they can be expensive at times, but if you can find one that's not too expensive, and you like music, this is for me. If you like music, Sharon, welcome in. Sharon, Cruising Scene. Sharon from Cruising Scene, I should say. But yes, welcome in, Sharon. if you like music and you just want to sit there and party the entire time, I went on a rock and roll. It was uh Axes and Anchors. It was a rock and roll group cruise, and Color Me Bad was on it. Don't ask me why rock and roll. They were Color Me Bad and oh, Cult of Personality. Was that the group? That was a song. Cult of Personality. It was so much fun. I mean, you standing up front row. It was a lot. Anyway, enough with that. People, with that being said, we are going to do a strong raid over to Paul with Paul and TJ and show them some love. And I got to listen to these theme cruises. I got to listen to it because I don't know if when he says theme, I don't know if they're talking like chartered with theme. Like some of them have like NFL football teams, and I hope that's what it is, and hope they got some in mind. Anyway, people, thank you. I will talk to you probably next week. I will go on live for my members sometime, probably Wednesday and Friday, I believe. So Friday, those 2 days, members only. If you want to be a member, you know where to sign up. Hit the like button on the way out if you haven't already done so. If you want to, if you're new to the channel and want to subscribe, feel free to do it. I would say it doesn't cost you anything, but to join it does cost you a couple of dollars. But you know, we'll try to make it worth it. All right, people. I will talk to you later, and then we're going to end the stream. Thank you to all my mods. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you to all my members. Appreciate you guys coming in here. Go on a Soul Train cruise. Peace, love, and soul. Do it. Talk to you later, people. Bye-bye. Go see Paul.
Boom, boom, boom.